If we look at this video, we can see that the new design for the E-clutch actually enables two different movements from that one single shaft we've got in our bikes at the moment. It makes it possible to mount the system with a minimum number of changes or additional parts and without any major changes to the conventional manual transmission engine structure. So there's not a lot needed to go into it. The structure has a minimal impact on the rider's foot space as well. So although we'll see in a couple of pictures later, there's a little mount on the side, you actually doesn't affect much of the movement for the rider as well, which is pretty cool. So next up, I'm going to give you a few little slides for the diagrams of what it's going to look inside the engine. You're not going to see it, but it's just worth looking at. It's also going to show you the E-clutch mount that will give you plenty of room just to use your feet, so don't worry about that. There's no need for your clutch, but you can use it if you want. It's just where it's going to go onto your bike. And I want to give a shout out to Pippilong3782 who commented on my last video. So if you want a shout out, don't forget to leave a comment on this one. Nice one please. And if you haven't done already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like and a comment. Getting back on track with the Honda E-clutch, there's the electronic control technology that automatically controls the clutch without the rider needing to use the clutch lever. Pretty good. This will enable smooth starting and pulling off with the gear shifting. So long story short, similar to an automatic, more like a step through, if anyone knows what that is, with the old Honda Cubs that were back in the 70s and 80s. Use the gears but no clutch. So the automatic clutch for manual transmissions, new experience for the beginners and the experienced riders alike. So the quick shift is a DCT, which is dual clutch transmission. Semi-automatic and the conventional additional clutch are all combined. So it's that's kind of a good idea. You can actually use these on a few other bikes. It's not just the Honda CBRs and 650s and things. I believe it can be used on other bikes as well. So you have to check. It's a very light system. It's only 2 kilograms with the integrated into the right hand side of the engine, so it's going to go down where your brakes are. It enables the gear changes using without using the clutch, so you can start and stop without using the gear lever, the clutch lever as well. You just change the gears down. You use the gears as normal, except there is no need to pull the clutch. Like I say, pretty much like a quick shifter. It's making the concentration that little bit easier. You don't have to feel that biting point on your clutch. Smoother gear changes, possibly safer riding as well. Who knows? Imagine all the clutch pulling you have to do in your riding in the city. It's stop, start, especially in Taiwan with all the traffic lights that are not in sync, I might add. Come on Taiwan, get this sorted. So hopefully it's going to eliminate all that. So in 2024, the CB650R and the CBR650R will have the E-clutch as an option. The technology will be added to other models in time, but I think, like I said, you will be able to put these on other bikes as well. So that'll be in the future, obviously. So don't think that Honda will do away with the clutch lever. They're going to keep it. It's one of these things. Is, DCT engines are pretty cool as well. I want a DCT engine. It's having the money to afford it. They'll keep that, so you don't have to worry about that. The E-clutch is actually sophisticated enough that it readjusts automatically when you use the clutch above a certain speed. So you can use the clutch and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, you're not using the clutch. It's going to get back into that sync as well. So there are 3 different settings to choose from. You've got a soft, the medium and a hard, so it depends how you want to ride, and these can be adjusted for both the upshifting and the downshifting, and they're independent of each other as well. So if you want that quick upshift but a slower downshift, you can do that, so it's not a problem. It's really cool technology. You'll get a warning if you're in a higher gear for your speed, which is on your dash or cockpit. It'll be an extra little display in there, so telling you basically change gear. Hey, you're in the wrong gear for this, change gear. So is this the future of motorcycle riding? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I think already that Honda have kind of outdeemed themselves, companies. I mean, they're one of the best for the DCT engines, in my opinion. Have they done it again? You know, have they brought from the DCT? Have they got the e-clutch? Have they done this futuristic technology that everyone's going to say, OMG, this is amazing? Well, only time will tell, I suppose. So getting back to Pippi Long, she left a comment on where she was. She's in the UK. So she left a comment. So I read her name, give her a little shout out. So if you want to shout out, leave a comment where you're from, and I'll do that in the next video. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me hear your thoughts on the e-clutch. What do you think about it? Do you think Honda are going a little bit too far? Do you think there could be changes? So until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.